We are here up on Little Round Top, and we're really happy to be with our good friend Wayne Motts, CEO of the National Civil War Museum in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. But on July 1st, 1863, famously, you know the story, we have Buford's cavalry coming into Gettysburg. They're going to defend Gettysburg for a while. The Union infantry, the foot soldiers, will arrive. They're going to engage the Confederates, and then you don't hear a whole lot more about Buford after the first day. Wayne has some stuff associated with some of these actions.
This is the material that belonged to Captain Widener H. Sparrow, and Captain Sparrow was the captain of Company C of the 17th Pennsylvania Cavalry Regiment. He later becomes a major, so this image of him is as major. But take a look at these original captain's bars, because these are the captain's bars that Captain Sparrow would have worn at Gettysburg. And he is part of the provost, part of the military police, and one of the places he mentions is going to the Eagle Hotel. He says that he watches the battle from the rooftop of the Eagle Hotel. And what's interesting about that is John Tate, man who owned the Eagle Hotel, his son had been the adjutant of that regiment. So there's a connection there. What's really interesting is he pins a letter on July 22nd, 1863, and then he adds to it. And this is a letter to his sister and to his mother, and he describes every single day where he is on the battlefield. Very, very detailed. And this is laid out July 2nd, 1863. We're actually up on Little Round Top because what's very interesting is he mentions that they went to a high eminence to view the battlefield and the battle in the valley below. The only place that could be is right up here where we're standing. I'm standing on the Gettysburg Battlefield, and right over my right shoulder in the back of your image is the Joseph Sherfy Barn, and we're standing in the Joseph Sherfy Peach Orchard. This was a scene of some of the heaviest fighting here in the Battle of Gettysburg on July 2nd, 1863, and I'm holding a very significant historical artifact from the collections of the National Civil War Museum. This is a Red Fez belonging to a soldier in Company I of the 114th Pennsylvania Volunteer Infantry Regiment, and that soldier's name was Edwin Fisher. Fisher was a native of Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. He enlisted in 1862 and fought here in the Battle of Gettysburg with the 114th Pennsylvania. Now, this is a unit called Zouaves, and Zouaves were dressed based on uniforms worn by tribesmen in Africa, and the French adopted these uniforms, and they came to the United States. So here in the Battle of Gettysburg, wearing this Red Fez, you're going to be a pretty good target. Now, Fisher, here at the Battle of Gettysburg, is one of the 60 men of this regiment that's missing and captured. And what happens to him, we really don't know. We don't know if he got separated from his command, he came back, whether he might have deserted and then returned. But we do know that he comes back, joins his command, gets sick, ends up in the hospital, and is discharged in 1865. Unfortunately, he dies at the age of 55 of illness, and he's buried in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania.